You love me or what? You love me or what?
We ain't more Jedi Joy. Love me or hate me, still an obsession. Love me or hate me, that is the question. If you love me, then thank you. If you hate me, then you. Love me or hate me, still an obsession. Love me or hate me, that is the question. If you love me, then thank you. If you hate me, then you. In fact, I need a diet. No, in fact, I'm just delighted. I ain't got the biggest breasts, it's just that I read all the businesses. I got hairy armpits, but I don't walk around like this. I wear a big baggy t-shirt that has a nasty shit. Never had my nails done, busted down until the 9 month. One night I get simple, now I don't really give a. I miss my shepherd's high like I'm a made sick, missing a diamond. I miss my clippers and now I bow down to your royal highness. No, I don't have a corgi, had a hamster die cause I ignored. Go on then, go on, report me. I'm a bear kid, trying to bore me. Love me or hate me, still an obsession. Love me or hate me, that is the question. If you love me, then thank you. If you hate me, then you. Love me or hate me, still an obsession. Love me or hate me, that is the question. If you love me, then thank you. If you hate me, then I'm a funky little monkey with the tiniest ear. I don't like drinking fancy champagne, I'll stick with Heineken beers. Might burp in your face, a little ladylike. What can I say? Well, oh gosh, I'm not passionate. We're outside, I know what I'm doing, yeah. So everybody's entitled to opinions. I open my mouth, shit, I got been. I'm the little kid, making niggas listen. No jiggles when you spit. No, I do have some stories. It's true, I want the glory. Go on, man, go on, support me. I'm American, trying to deport me. Love me or hate me, it's still an obsession. Love me or hate me, that is the question. If you love me, then fuck you. If you hate me, then fuck you. Love me or hate me, it's still an obsession. Love me or hate me, that is the question. If you love me, then thank you. If you hate me, then I can't dance and I really can't sing. Yeah, I can only do one thing and that's the Jedi job. So I can't dance and I really can't sing. Yeah, I can only.
Hello. Can you guys hear me? Can everyone hear me? Can you hear me loud and clear? So I'm down here, and there is some Dominican Republic. Dominican, what's that? What it's called? Dominican Republic. That sounded weird. It's like a clothing store. Dominican Republic event. I don't know what. I don't know what that means. I don't know. It's a holiday for them, or they're protesting something, or enjoying something. There are so many darn people down here. I had to get away from it. But in a second, we'll go walk around, show you guys. But I was like, it is like a frenzy down here, and we probably should go over there and check it out. Let's mosey that away. Let's mosey that away. Put my Eli Manning bag on. I was like, I was drunk thinking I'm buying like a Mets. But I used to actually really like Eli Manning. So it's perfect. Actually, working out really good with my tripod stuff. I don't know what this is, but we're gonna go check it out, guys. There is so many damn people. It's the end of it, so the people are starting to dissipate. I don't know what this is about. There's all these people down here for something. To make their public. And they had like the streets closed off, and um, I don't even know what this is for. Everyone's having a grand old time. And it went all the way over there, over yonder. There's all these people rolling about, what they're celebrating, or what, but something obviously is making public way on their flag. This, as far as I know, if anyone knows what it is, fill me in. You just like, it goes on forever. It goes on all over there. You guys can't fully see. It blocks out the park. So no one can sit in the park. But all around the perimeter of the park, you just keep, take a little stroll. There's people everywhere. And they blocked out the streets. Oh, I'm not sure what it is. There's actually four. That's what they're celebrating and congregating for. A lot of people down here. Let's see. I'm trying to find a spot. I mean, I should sit, but I just didn't want to be around with all these people. Loud. Let's see. Let's find a good spot. Pop a squat. Actually, kind of hot. I wish I could wear it. Not wearing my thing. What do you call these? Capri pants. Too dang hot for this. I didn't know it was hot. Just it goes on all over here. People everywhere. The streets blocked off. I don't know what's going on. It is just a party. Party. People. Oh, what is this for? This is the aftermath of it. And this is like such a mess. It stinks. There's trash everywhere. It's a big mess. And the street sweepers out cleaning up already. So, I don't know. Is there going to be a concert maybe? I don't know. Maybe there's a concert. I don't know what is going on. Yeah, let's pop a spot right here. This is a really good spot. Can't see the sun right now. So, ew, let's go. Let's go. I'm not going to sit in. All right. I'm definitely the whitest person out here. I'll tell you that. Not fit into this. Pants were the wrong idea. I'm wearing shorts like all week, and I'm like, don't know why I decided to wear pants. Oh, it's a bad idea. Oh, this is, I was like, I had no idea this was going on. I just chose to come down here. I was like, oh, I was talking to Rachel. I was like, give me a good spot. I was like, oh, Bryant Park, because I like this park. And I had no idea that I was walking into this. And I was like, well, I guess that's cool. You see, everybody's just kind of weird to vlog with like so many people around. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay. Can everyone hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Excuse me? What was this event?
This is the Dominican Day Parade.
Oh, wow.
Caribbean Dominicans. There's a parade that went
And this is the end of it now, right?
up.
Oh, such good vibes down here. Yeah, cool. I said, thank you. I was like, I could tell it was something Dominican by everyone's flags. But I just didn't know what it was. I didn't know if it was.
Get some of these parties.
Yeah, I like your hat. Yeah, cool. Yeah, there you go. So you said it's the Dominican Day Parade. But it's over now. The parade happened earlier. Okay, that makes more sense now. So the streets are closed off. I was like, I didn't understand why the streets are closed off, and like they wouldn't let me walk. Like I had to go like a really like a detoured way, and I didn't understand. I was like, why are the streets closed right now? Because like it's like no one there. The streets are just closed. Makes sense for the parade. I was like, what is going on down here? So one of the most annoying things that ever occurs in Manhattan is the marathons. The marathons. Oh, dude. Our last day in Manhattan when we lived here, they had a marathon, and I was like, what? Are you kidding me? This is how they do marathons? So I don't know if you guys understand. Manhattan is an island, and it's about 3 miles across, and I don't know how long from downtown to uptown, but only about 3 miles from east to west. It's a pretty small island, not that far the other way. I mean, 11 miles, you're way in another state, in Manhattan. So they do these marathons. They shut down in an L, the island, which means I'm trying to describe this to you guys. They'll shut down to where you can't get uptown or downtown or even necessarily east and west when this marathon occurs. I mean, it just shuts down everything. And I was in a taxi, Uber, coming from work, and we were up on like 50th. We were saying on like 53rd. They could only take me to like 15th or 14th, and they were like, "Sorry, that's as far as we can go." I'm like, "That's as far as we can go." I paid for an Uber and I can only get to 14th. Yeah, I mean the rest is blocked off. And I was like, "What? You gotta walk." But then you can't even just walk because they don't even let you walk. It's a marathon. So they they shut down all the streets in an L. So it just shuts down. Like, so if you're on the opposite side of the L, like it's an L that goes like this, whatever streets they decide to go, but it goes down and over in an L. So if you're over here, you can't get over here. And if you're under here, you can't get up here. So you have to go down into the subway. But sometimes there isn't a subway entrance for like ever. So it is so darn irritating because you have to go under the city to get across this. And the only way to get around is the subway. There's no cars can get by, no buses can get by. I mean, they shut down the whole damn city for a marathon. And I was just like, only in New York City do they shut down a city for hours. I mean, like for hours for this marathon. I was like, for a fun run, I just couldn't with that. I was just like, I remember it was our last day, and I was just like, this is just. We were so irritated because we couldn't get anywhere. So we even were trying to walk, and we couldn't get anywhere. They don't let you cross because there's all these runners. You can't cross the runners. Everything's blocked off. You have to go try to get under a subway to get anywhere. To get like if you're on one part of these other parts of the city, they're not affected, but the parts that are, there's no way to cross. You can't get from east west or uptown downtown when those marathons are going on. If you're near where this is occurring, there's only like one street and then it turns, but anything on like east or west of that street can't cross. Anything when it turns to the L, anything uptown or downtown can't cross. It's like, this is crazy. But Richard explained to me that actually the city gets an insane amount of money from those marathons. Every person has to pay like a fortune to run a marathon. I don't know. Close out a whole city for a marathon. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Hope you guys can hear me. I hope my headphones are working. I'll be hit and miss these days. Oh, I'm insanely tired. I once again didn't sleep. And I was up all night working. Like, oh my gosh. I had a 2-hour call and then I had a 4-hour call back to back. And I got home at like 9:30 a.m. after starting work at like 12 a.m. And I haven't slept. I thought I was gonna. I fell asleep for about 5 minutes and then Richard called me and I didn't even know I was falling asleep. And I was like, oh, okay, what's going on? And then that was the last time I attempted to go to sleep. So I was going to take a nap, but then, I don't know, I just felt like coming out, just see what was going on in the city. It felt like it was energy out there, which obviously there is. Huge energy out here. But it's hard to sleep in the city. It's a city that never sleeps. But also it's hard to sleep when I work through the night. I'm not much of a day sleeper unless I'm in Vegas. I'm not in New York. Yeah, it's hard to sleep during the day in New York. It's also hard to sleep at night area in New York. So you just don't sleep. You don't sleep here. But I was so tired this morning that I didn't go to sleep. I go, I'm like so tired. And already met all my goals for the trip, so that's good. So I can literally just sit on my ass if I want to do this trip and be fine. I've already made more than any other trip I've ever made, so I'm good there. And I hit that mark last night. Look at the amount I worked. A 4-hour client was the second time he saw me this trip. He saw me for 3 hours and 4 hours. So he's the client I used to see 3 times a week. I would get tired of seeing him. I just can't with him. He's just like, he's a nice guy, but he's a lot to take on in the sense of it's exhausting. what he requires, and it's tripod out of the way. And he'll want to like keep paying me, and I just sometimes I'm just like, I can't anymore. I can't even. No, don't leave. He wanted to pay me for another hour this morning, like 5 hours. I was like, I'm just tired. It's like 8 in the morning. And I've been here since like 4 in the morning. And he was like, don't go, don't go. I can't stand anymore. I'm too tired. No, go, go. And it's like such enough money. That's the point. I was too tired. It was after having a 2 hour call before that. I'll sleep for a month when I get home. And that's what I do. When you leave New York, you just sleep. Because that's what we did when we left New York after living here. I swear I slept for a year. I barely slept the entire year we lived here. Because I worked all day, we worked all night, we moved all day. Either we worked or moved during the day. And then I always worked at night. So it was like, we just don't sleep. And, oh, I can't even stay awake once I came down here. It kind of was exhausting. It's great, all this energy, these people. It's a lot, it's overwhelming if you're tired already. Energy. But I wanted to jump on a. God, I can't stop yelling. Oh, yeah. It's kind of this. It's a lot of energy in New York, and you can really feed off of it, but it can be very exhausting at times too. And so I always am like really tired. Thank you, Mark Fusion. Thank you, Mariella Mark. So I've been messaging Bethadone on. Jesus, the sweetest. So we're becoming friends. It's great because, like I said, I don't really have friends, so I'm pretty excited about
What's
that.
up?
Oh, there you are. I just give you audio. I'm like, oh, that's
Hey, listen,
tiredness
you
is
try
finally
try
kicking
doing the
in.
thing without the turn off your earphones. Try that.
Oh, are they
Just see
making
if it helps.
noises? It's so loud out here, though.
Just go to the setting.
Okay, but are they causing issues?
Yeah. I mean, it sounds fine, but it might even sound better.
Let me see.
I'm gonna go take a
Oh,
bath. Hey, Mark Fusion's here. Oh. Now we can't hear you at all. Okay, put it back on. Okay. Hi guys. I'm not ready to go to the bath. I came in to help out, and what happened was is that I ruined it.
are we any better? Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's better. Much better.
Oh, what? It's so loud out here. You guys hear it? You got it?
I think it sounds better this way. What do you guys think?
Oh,
Can
it's so
you guys
damn
think
loud.
one better without those bass
Yeah.
spots?
If you're just sitting here, I feel like it's like everyone get knocked on my tripod and stuff.
Hello, Mark. We're honored to have you here.
Huh? I can't hear you. No way I can hear you.
Just so you know, I got incredibly
I don't
stoned.
know. I don't know. You're
And I
literally
was in
can
the
hear.
bath.
I can hear one thing you're saying, Rich. I mean, I can't hear anyways. So if I don't have my headphones, I can't hear. So that's why it sucks. I can't hear one thing you're saying. You literally sound like static noise to me. I don't hear one word that's coming out of your mouth. I can't hear anything.
Can you hear me now?
No, I heard to hear me now, but that's about it. But I can't hear anything other than that, like when you were saying anything else.
Hey guys,
Say
okay,
something.
listen.
Yeah, that
I'm
I
doing
can.
a little test here. Does it
Yeah,
sound better?
I can hear.
I'm asking the group. Does it sound better with her earpieces, even though it kind of cuts in and out, or is it better with a little background noise? Look, I don't know. For those of you who don't know, if you haven't caught up, last week Joy went on a drunken rant, and got us a little bit. It doesn't really, my point is, it's a good time for us to do some technical stuff, some clean house.
It's like you're speaking to
You hear
foreign
her better on mute?
I gotta put the earphones on, otherwise I can't hear
Put the
one thing.
earphones on. Put them back in. Then never mind. I'm gonna go take a bath now, guys.
I can't hear anything. You want to talk to
Happy
you?
Sunday.
It literally sounds like you're speaking in German.
Okay, put your earpiece.
Did you say put my earpiece in?
Yeah, put your earpiece back in. All right.
Except
Okay, hey, listen, you're doing great. I love the fact that we have like a little control room back here. You're broadcasting live from New York City. It just feels like we're really kind of like nationwide.
Okay, I don't know what you're saying. You need to know what you're saying.
Guys, we're brand new to live streaming. I just got myself this for Christmas.
Where'd you go? Where'd you come back? I wanted to see if this worked. I can't.
Oh, you sound great now.
Okay, well now I can hear you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go take a bath.
I couldn't hear. Okay. There's some people with some fantastic bodies out there. What is the deal?
Man, can you guys imagine? Okay, you guys mostly know us sober, and like just smoking weed. But can you imagine us in Panama running around where there are basically no laws? It's like just, I mean, we're having a hard time doing this stream right now. I can't imagine that.
I mean, I have a hard time dealing with this noise because to my senses, it's like overload. Like, because I can't hear. That earphones help, otherwise, because they noise cancel. I think if I push them too.
Okay, can I go to the bathroom?
Oh, that's supposed to. Because the noise of these people. I mean,
we totally do a bath vlog. I totally do a bath vlog, but
I can't. When my ears are so sensitive, loud noises, it feels like my ears are bleeding. So the amount of people talking right now it hurts my ears. Like this is like literally too much. I mean, this is like really irritating. So I don't like crowds because it hurts my ears. I can't do concerts and things because when you have hearing problems, you can't. It's not that you can't, just that you can't hear. It's that your ears hurt with certain sounds. And my left ear, if Richard touches it, I will scream. I mean, it has like insane pain.
Hold on, I gotta engage with the chat real quick. Are you referring to Inspector Clouseau?
Inspector Clouseau? I mean, you wear my earphones.
I look like an old version of the Pink Panther. When I said Inspector Clouseau, I haven't heard that one before.
I love Steve Martin when he does a smart car, and you can't park the smart car. But
no, she lost her ear. She lost her hearing in the Air Force because she worked on these AWACS things outside the jets.
On the flight,
super loud, and she wasn't wearing her. She doesn't wear her little earbuds that she's supposed to. Like she wears right now.
Oh, don't even blame me. No. Flyers only get orange little ridiculous things that you put like when you're sleeping. Well, maintenance gets actual hearing protection, like headphones. We got that little orange shits you put in your ear like on a plane. Not help with your hearing. You can't be even a turbine, a jet engine with them orange things in your ear.
Equipment. They didn't give you the proper equipment.
No, they don't. They don't give flyers. They don't expect us to be on the flight line with the jet engines on. It's only my job that we're on the flight line with the jet engines on because we bring them meals and the water. The rest of the crew doesn't come out till they stop doing the checks on the engine. So they're not outside when the engine is going. Normally the engine isn't turned on until you're already in the plane, but they do a pre-check of the engine. And you're only out there if you're my job. Everyone else on the plane wasn't out there that early. My job, we were the shit detail. Listen, we were the lowest ranking people on the plane. It's all officers except for my position and like the radar technicians. We were called the airborne surveillance technicians, and we were called the back row. So we got all the shit detail, bringing the coffee, the 5-gallon water jugs, and the meal. But you bring those out when the maintenance is checking the engine of the plane. While they have their massive hearing protection, and they bring us out, we're bringing up the meals, and the engines are going. And so a lot of people in my position lost their hearing. Um, and it's ridiculous. And they don't think about it because they forget that we're out there while they're doing the pre-check for the plane, where the rest of the flyers don't go out till after that occurs. We were out like 2 hours before the plane took off. The rest of the crew comes out like a half hour before the plane takes off. So they've already stopped all the pre-checks. They're not running the engine. They're not like turning on everything to make sure the plane is functioning. They've already done that. So every time before you take off, they do all these pre-checks. Every job has a pre-check. Even my job had pre-checks. But the maintenance pre-check is to like turn on all the systems. Oh wait, it's gonna like knock over my tripod. I'm not comfortable with this situation right now. I do not like crowds. This is just too much for me. I'm like overloaded with my senses. The amount of people and they're like, and they knock over my tripod. They're hurting my ears. I don't feel like I have any personal space right now. I'm not a crowd person. I'm not a club person. And this is, I don't know why this is too much for me right now, but these people's energy is like too much for me. No one is, it's just like, no one will like, it's not walk right by my freaking tripod. It's like, leave me alone. There's other places you can go. Oh, I can't stand this right now. I'm serious. I don't do well with people in my personal space. Sorry, I don't do well with it. And these people are not in any way aware of other people's personal space. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not a crowd person. I'm not a social person. And a social person. Ah, please don't bother me. No, I don't like crowds. This is too much for me. I didn't expect this. I was like, oh, let me go to Grand Park. It'll be nice. Take a nice cup of squat. It'll be really nice. It's scenic and wonderful. I didn't expect every million bazillion people from all the Dominican Republic to be here. Great community. I mean, they're having a good time. They're not trying. It's just I don't do well with crowds, and I feel very uncomfortable because this no one who's like me here. I mean, I'm like the whitest person here, and I just don't feel like I fit in at all. I feel like just not not accepted. It's very difficult for me because I was like, this is just, it's hard. Like people think that like racism only occurs one way, but racism also occurs to white people if you're like the only white person in a group of all non-white people. Like you sometimes feel that level of racism projected towards you. So everyone is just being very disrespectful. I'm just seeing like no one was around me, and then everyone came around me, and everyone's like almost knocking over my tripod. Like it's like I'm just like I literally tried to go away from everyone, and you guys like just came right to where I am. Now I'm sitting here by myself. Is everyone gonna come over here now? I know I'm in this spot, so I shouldn't be like saying this because but I didn't know I'm going over here. And I was like happy about it. I was like, oh, this is cool. There's this cool event, but I'm not a social person. I don't like to be around that many people. I like doing social media because like people are out there. People like right in my space is I don't know. And I don't do well with it. Anyways, they're very nice people out here. It's just their energy is a lot. And I think most of them are pretty intoxicated. So you know how that goes. Where people are just like really loud. My goodness, there's some people with some good bodies out here. I mean, girls are representing too, and they're like asses way out of their shorts. We got to turn this camera for this. I feel like she's gonna. Did I flip this thing? This girl has just like down with her. Can you guys see that girl's body? And the ass hanging out the shorts and like the rock hard stomach. I'm like, good lord, what I won't give to have a body like that these days. Like 100 years younger than me. Good for you, girl. Wow. You guys see that? I don't know if you can see how you don't have Zoom, but these girls, it's like nonstop with them just in their phenomenal bodies. I'm just saying, Jesus. I mean, you want to have some good. I look it out here. You know, ways some good looking people. Makes you feel very insecure when you're in New York. You think you have a good body, and so you see like every other person, and you go, oh, that's what you call a good body. That girl just think, Jesus, I never had body like that. Oh my god. Some girls just got it going on. I mean, I was never like the hottest girl. I was always like a 6 or 7 on a 10 scale, you know. That girl's like 11 on a 10 scale, you know. Good for you, girl. She's not the only one. I mean, it's just been like nonstop out here. Good looking people, very good looking people. But just with the ass cheeks hanging out like crazy, that's the new thing. The girls just wear like thong like shorts. I mean, their shorts are about the size of a thong. It's tad bigger than a thong, yeah. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, we were wearing like, you know, the shorts down to the knees. I was so insecure. I would wear like boxer shorts in the pool. These girls got like the thong jean shorts on. Good for you. I wish I had that confidence at their age. I don't hate on people for sporting and good looks. I just wish I had their confidence. And I'm not saying I never, you know, wore skimpy things, but probably not till I was older. I haven't ever had that confidence in high school. Oh, dear. Grandma clothes in high school. That girl, now she's bending over. She is bent. I can't show you. They like blocked me from YouTube. She just bent over. She bent over in them shorts. I don't know if you understand. Her bending over in the shorts and it's like full ass exposure. Good for her. I like to see that. I'm not against sexuality. I just wish I had that confidence. My God, that's fabulous. I'm telling you, people in New York are just, you think you look good till you come here and then you go, oh, never mind. Never mind. Jeez. I mean, these people are better looking than people you see on TV and stuff. I mean, New York is just top of the line. I mean, you're never going to be the best looking person in New York. Probably, or the worst looking, you know. I mean, there's crazier, oddball. Well, even the crazy is not bad looking, though. We're not even the craziest person in New York, but you're definitely not going to be the best looking either. It's just something to accept. You're not going to be the weirdest, and you're not going to be the best looking. It's going to be somewhere mediocre. And so I can accept that and you'll be here. But if you think you're going to be the best looking when you come to New York, you're going to be like knocked off your pedestal so damn fast when you see a girl like that or something. We set your standards. You know, I never knew. I remember when rich birds came here, we're like, there are people that good looking that exist. Hmm. You wonder what they think when they look in the mirror. I mean, do they know it or are they insecure? I mean, she knows she's good looking with that outfit. But you wonder if some of them, because some people are insecure when they look good. But I think most people in New York know they look good. And they're pretty self aware of their confidence, you know? Because I mean, the girls just sport sexiest attire here. Sometimes I just stop. I just have to compliment. And I was on to a girl and compliment her outfit. She's still good looking. Um, but sometimes this girl was on the elevator the other day. Just her boots, her whole attire. You know, I was like, you're a impeccable style, girl. Those boots are to die for. She was just, oh, just the best. And I go around like my pajama shorts half the time. I used to try to step it up a little more in New York, but it's scary. It's not never gonna be as good looking as these people. So I just wear my pajama shorts all the time. Hey there, buddy. You got a little Yankee hat on. Um, Anywho, I don't know if the Mets won or lost today. I know they were winning for a second, but I haven't seen a Mets game since I got here, which is super unfortunate because I wanted to, but yeah, really haven't had time. Um, and it's just fun out here, but the noise canceling is helping. With my ears, crowds are very difficult, and it overwhelms me because it's like an intoxication of the senses. Like when you can't hear, and then when it's just like this. So my ears feel like sometimes like nails on a chalkboard sometimes, and then I figure like with noises, oh, it's just like it feels like you're scratching my ears out. Um, so like loud noises of parties and groups and like a lot of this going on is a lot for me because I can't hear. So it becomes overwhelming because I can't hear. So all I hear is just muffled. But like I can't, like if there's a crowd and you're trying to talk to me, I can't hear you, and I can't even make out what you're saying with your lips because I'm like overloaded by just the noise. That it becomes like overwhelming. Like it's like as if like all this pressure was on your ears, like pounding on your ears, and then you're trying to like make out what the person in front of you is saying. Like when Richard was speaking, I would like make out some things, but it's hard to describe. I never knew hearing was this way. I always wondered why like old people would bitch about like concerts and things like that. It sucks. Like I wish I had accepted the disability, which I still could. So, could still go get it. I probably should. Free money. Feel like it. But how dumb is that? Work my ass off. I don't feel like going free money from the military. I don't know. I don't like government handouts. I can pass it about this. Government handouts are just a joke. It's not like even near what you deserve if you ever are given a government handout, like for any sort of disability. I mean, they're probably giving you like $200 a month or something. Great, whatever. I don't even know what I was before. I never went into that. They just said, "Do you want to, you're eligible for disability. Would you like it to, have the paperwork to go do those next steps to do that?" And I was like, "No, thank you." So I just wanted to get out and not deal with the military anymore. I was mad at them for what they did to me. But I still can go sign up. I can literally go to the VA center and sign up for the disability. But anyways, at the time, I just thought I'd lost my hearing. Like it's in the sense of like you're just not going to hear that well. I didn't know it meant pain in your ears. I didn't know hearing loss was painful. I didn't know that meant your ear really hurts 24/7. Like my left ear is the worst one. It hurts. And it hurts to the touch. Like if you put your finger in my left ear, I will scream. Like it hurts. It hurts. So when there's so many people, it feels like the world is like colliding on me. That's why I got overwhelmed for a second. It wasn't that I can't handle people. It's like I can't handle the noise. Like it can't hit. Like it becomes like overwhelming. Where I'm like, oh my god! Like I feel like my ears are bleeding, and I can't hear anything, and all I hear is just like static noise. But it's like overwhelming. But I can't make out anything anyone is saying. So if you're talking to me and there's another noise going on, I usually can't hear you. That's the other thing about it has to be like silent. Like so I can hear Richard when it's just like me and him in the house usually. Then I don't have trouble. But if there's a TV on, if there's music on, anything like that, forget about it. But if it's silent, then I can usually hear people. It's not like complete no hearing. It's like when there's any sort of disturbance, I can't hear. So like if there's two people talking, I can only make out one, if and if there's a person in a song, a person in a show or something, it just becomes like muffled of one conjoined sound of not good sound. I like concerts stuff now, and I love music. I can do like, like I went to that, live music. That's one thing, but like the rock show, Or like we went to see Lady Gaga because Gloria got tickets for it many, many years ago, and of course Annette didn't go. And we don't like Lady Gaga, but she's like, yeah, you guys want to go, otherwise go to waste. So we go, and the first opening band is one of those K-pop, K-pop Japanese girl bands. Ah, couldn't be a worse sound to my ears. And so I took it for about an hour or two was the opening act. Oh, so I don't want to leave yet. We just got here. And we're in the nosebleeds, and even in the nosebleeds. And then Lady Gaga comes out, and I hope it's going to get better. It like only seemed to get worse. And I was like, no, I can't like this. We got to go. So we stayed for about 10 minutes of Lady Gaga. About 2 hours of the opening bands. Then I was like, oh, I just hope it gets better. Oh, I hope it gets better. Oh, it's not a that you're being a wuss. It really hurts. I mean, I always felt like old people were just being dicks when they're like, turn off that music. No, it's hurting them. It's painful because it's certain frequencies. Certain frequencies just pierce at the ear, and you can't even hear other frequencies. But certain ones are just like, ah, like that sound. It's got to be the most horrible sound on the planet, Anywho, everyone's staring at me still. I just don't like when I'm trying to do a live and there's other people around because I just feel like awkward. I don't know. I'm not someone that actually likes people looking at me. I know it seems weird. It seems like I want attention. But I really don't. I like doing lives for whatever reason. I don't know. Like, I guess because like I'm not actually seeing you guys, like in the sense of if you guys are like in a crowd in front of me, I probably wouldn't like that. But since you're just like in this abyss in front of me, I can handle that. But I wouldn't want to be like on a stage necessarily. That I mean, it's just, yeah. You're staring at me. I'm sorry. It's really not comfortable. It's not kind of my kind of vibe. It's too many people. It's too loud. It's just too many wasted people. And I can't get out of here. They've blocked off every entrance. So I'm stuck in this maze. I gotta get out of here. I can't. It's hurting my ears. I can't hear it. I wish if I didn't have a hearing problem, I'd probably like this. I used to like crowds, so I lost my hearing. But now crowds are just like the worst. Everyone's staring at me. They don't fit in here. They don't look like anybody else here. I'm like the token white person here. Ridiculous. No other white person is walking through here. Joy, did you not get the memo? You were not allowed. So it's not for you. That's how I feel. Like, why is this one white girl here? I'm doing a vlog. She does not. What is she doing? Seriously. Anyway, not really. I mean, that was the vibe I was getting. What are you doing here? This is not for you. I know. I get it. I'm uninvited. I get it. All right. Let me go over here. I swear, if someone goes over here, I'm just going to lose my mind. Because if this area gets crowded upon obvious stuff, I moved 3 times. I moved 4 times. It's actually dissipating. It actually was a great event, it looks like, and I'm not trying to hate on it. I just don't fit in here. And the noise is too much for my ears. This actually feels like that. My ears stop bleeding. You guys don't understand. That's why it's overwhelming for me. My ears hurt the entire time I'm in like this noise of people. It sounds like you're like pounding on my ears. So yeah, the Air Force did mess me up enough. So I didn't really think it was that significant. When they told me I lost half my hearing, I was like, it can't be that bad. You just can't hear. That's what I thought. I just thought losing your hearing just meant you just couldn't hear that. I had no idea it meant everything you hear becomes painful and awful. If someone had communicated that to me, I may have taken them up on the offer of whatever my disability was. Probably not still. I really don't care. But Yeah, I didn't know. I just thought losing your hearing just meant you couldn't hear. I had no idea it meant your ears are insanely painful. That I didn't know. But I don't know if all hearing loss is that way. I think mine was definitely because it was, you know, it was induced by like the trauma, I guess you would call it, of a jet engine, whatever that does to your ears. I don't know if like old age is necessarily as traumatic in the hearing loss. I don't know my hearing loss besides my own. Um, but mine, hey there, Pigeon. Um, but mine's bad. Yeah, mine's bad. It sucks too because I usually just smile and nod at people half the time because sometimes I'll ask them like 3 times, like, what was that? And you tell me again, and I'm like, what was that? Tell me again, and I'm like, oh, that's Craig. I just said, you get tired of asking. But a lot of times I don't make out like half of what people say to me. If there's any other outside noise, like if it's just me and you in a room, and there's no other noise, I can hear you. But if you put me and you in a room with another person talking, with any sort of, air conditioner unit blowing, or there's that girl again. Come over here, she rocks over here with her fantastic body. Girl, you are working it. Good for you. I'm proud of girls like that. I wish I had that confidence when I was young. It's such a good thing. Confidence is such a good thing. I'm not be confident. Be confident than not confident. And even if you aren't inherently good looking, it's still better to be confident in it. Oh, I'm always proud of the people that I'd be like, I could not be as confident as you with your body type, but good on you for rocking it. Like some people I really respect their confidence. They work with what they got. And I'm always like, I wish I could be that confident. I have my moments when I'm confident, but I don't have a lot of moments I'm not, you know. Anything goes awry, I'm not confident. Like I'll have my moment, I'm like, I feel super confident, and then like something goes awry, like I start drinking or something, and I'm like my confidence goes out the window, or like, you know, I stop eating healthy, confidence goes over, whatever it is. Because I feel really confident when I'm on my keto diet and eating my water, eating my water, drinking my water. I feel like uber confident. But once I get off my health train, my confidence goes up. And I'm just like, I don't know how other people are so confident. And I envy them for being confident with maybe not perfection, where I'm always like striving for perfection. If I don't eat it, I'm like, not happy. Where other people just go, yeah, it is what it is. Choking. Oh, my shirt. All right. I feel better. And literally, it's overwhelming over there because my ears. So I wasn't trying to be like a crazy uptight bitch. I just my ears. It's too much. I can't describe what it feels like. It's not just the ears. It's like it feels like I'm deaf when I'm around that many people, and it's a little bit of a scary feeling because I literally can't hear what anyone is saying. Like everyone sounds like they're speaking a foreign language. It just becomes like this really weird thing that I just can't hear anything. And I like no matter if you were like right next to me, and it's unsettling, and then it also hurts. But it's also unsettling when you go like almost completely deaf when there's that much noise, like you don't hear anything. Like you can like be almost yelling in my ear when there's that much noise, and I can't make out what you're saying. Like because it all just blurs together. Everyone speaking becomes like one blob in my ear, or all the noises joined together. I'm so tired. I slept all last night. I slept the night before. Not sure if I slept. That's New York. And my job, the prime hours are from 2 to 6 a.m. But the problem is for me to get to stay up till 2 a.m., I have to stay up. Like I can't go to sleep, like I'll not wake up. Like if I go to sleep, I'm not gonna wake up sooner. Does that make sense? So I have to try to stay up. That's really hard for me. So I force myself to stay up to wait for the calls. But if I try to go to sleep, I'm not gonna wake up for the calls. They can't hear the phone ring. My hearing's not good enough to hear the phone. I can hear if I'm awake, but the phone doesn't necessarily wake me up when I'm asleep because my hearing issues. So sometimes Richard can get through if he keeps calling. He has to call like 10 to 20 times, and then I'll finally hear it once. But like a client would never call 10 to 20 times in a row. So I don't ever hear those ones. Like I don't hear the text tones, I don't hear the calls. But Richard will sometimes be like, someone's trying to get a hold of you, and he'll blow up my phone. That happened last night. I almost missed a call because I fell asleep for about 30 minutes. So I was pretty tired. It was like 12:30. My client was coming over at like 1. Yeah, I was staying up, and you guys know I normally go to bed like 8, 7 or 8. So 12:30 is late for me. But I fell asleep for about a half hour. Like I just kind of like dozed off. And the next thing I know, Richard's calling me, and I thought he only called me once. He's like, I've been calling you for like an hour. I was like, oh, I don't know. I can't hear me. I can't hear. Thanks for calling because I almost missed it. I guess my client was calling me everything.
Can
What's
you
going
hear
on,
me?
Rich? I can hear you now. I can hear you because I got my earphones on.
Hey,
What's going
you wanted me to let you know when it's been about an hour.
on? Oh, that's fine. I'll keep talking for a minute because now I'm actually pretty chill. But I will move out my way in a minute here. Right here, I'm okay. Right here, everyone's further enough away from me that I can hear, I can focus, gather my thoughts. Also, when there's that much noise, I can't even gather my own thoughts because it's just like it becomes like overload of my senses.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know me, I don't like crowds.
No.
No, I don't do well with crowds. Rich loves crowds. We're so different sometimes certain things. He's such a social butterfly. I'm such a
Hey, Laura.
antisocial.
We just had lunch. I made him a little snack today.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I made him a little tuna salad, some avocado, and some pita chips. And
Oh, I love those.
oh yeah, and some jumbo shrimp.
Wow, boy loves all that.
So
That's nice.
I mean, that wasn't the breakfast. That was their little afternoon snack.
Well, isn't that special? What is it?
I
Oh,
thought,
I think they're kicking everyone out finally. They're herding everyone out. Oh, I think they're closing the park. Of course they are. Of course they are. Of course they're closing the park because I'm sitting in it. Of course they are.
okay, carry on.
No, listen, they haven't moved me about yet because they got to move all these people out before they're gonna move me. It'll be an hour before they get everyone out. Then they'll probably escort me out. But they got to get everyone else out. So I probably have a good 10 minutes before I'm, excuse me, I don't know, probably good. I see the cops starting to herd the masses. Oh, they're coming my way soon. Sure, I'll get booted in a minute here. I think they're closing the park. Isn't that figure anywhere I sit, it's closed? Finally, oh, here they come. I better grab my bag. I see the cops coming, moving my way. Let me see.
Hey, that's a cool bag.
I know, is that neat?
That is freaking cool.
I gotta hurry up.
No
See,
way.
I just got the boost. I just got the boost.
Yeah,
I got the boost from a
I
cop.
did it.
Time to. Oh, I can see it. Oh, he said I can see it. He said I can see it. Special. And I'm not happy. I'm happy with my bag. Literally, it's pretty snazzy. I put my tripod in it and waters or anything I need, in there. Oh, they said I could sit here. First they said they were like strolling me, with the crowd. But then the other cop said, no, you can sit there. So I guess I had to be happy. Oh, okay, they let one other, there was another couple over there. So not everyone got the boot. But I think they're saying that the party's got to move along. So there's a lot of drinking going on and gallivanting. So that's stuff they want to get out of the park by a certain time. But I'm just sitting here, just chatting you guys. So I guess that's allowed. But I think a lot of people were, having a big kind of drunk fest. I saw a lot of beers and things. I'm not even sure you're supposed to have in the park, but maybe they're allowed it today. Beers and a lot of cops. Wow, it's a lot of good guys. Let me see. I don't know if that is a presence. That is a presence of NYPD. I tell you what. Good for you guys. Thank you for your service. Keeping us all safe. Wow. Oh, that actually was so much better. I'm telling you, the noise was too much for me in my ears. I try to be cool with. Now I realize why I can't stand crowds. I always thought it was just like something wrong with me. Recently, like I thought something happened to me after my mom died. No, it's because I lost my hearing after my mom died. I mean, that's what it is. Like I can tell that's what it is now because now when they are lost, it's just like a wave of calmness came over my whole body and my ears stopped hurting. And I was like, ah, now it's just that nice. So it's not that I don't like people. I do like people. I don't like the noise of people. That's what it is. The noise of a masses is too much when you have horrid hearing. And I think my hearing has only gotten worse. I don't think it's improved. I think it's been getting worse. Because it first happened when I was 21, and now I'm 40. And I don't think it's gotten better. Like your hearing improves and it worsens. So at 40, it's just sometimes it's just it's very difficult too because no one expects a 40-year-old to be as deaf as me unless you are deaf. You know what I mean? Then they'd be like, okay, hold on a second. Like if you are deaf, people probably be aware of that. You would have a hearing aid, which probably looks like I have one earbuds all the time. But or you would say you were deaf or something. So I don't think they expect like a 40-year-old to just not be able to hear anything like me. So sometimes I'm embarrassed by how bad my hearing is. Like I can't hear my clients. And I just smile but I don't hear people's names. They tell me and they I was trying to, but I didn't hear it. So I usually don't know someone's name unless I've met them several times. It's the first time first time you tell me your name, you said it in person, like and didn't like write it down. I rarely get it. Nice to meet you. And wow, that was intense, you guys. I literally said, oh, oh. I mean, it was great. Don't get me wrong. I never am against huge masses of people meeting together in such a fun way. I just for me personally with my ears, it's too much to handle. But it's not like I didn't want this event. And that's why I decided to stay here because I was like, this is really cool. This is going on. I didn't expect it. I thought it was gonna be quiet here because the park is usually very quiet. So it was a little bit more than I expected, but I was actually very excited at first because I thought this is really neat that that there's just this great community of people just having a good time, really vibing, really enjoying themselves. But for someone like me, it's a lot to handle. And I thought I could handle it, but I kept having to move because it was just too much. I was like, I want to be able to handle this, but I can't. So it's frustrating because you don't want to not be able to even be in a park with people. I mean, that's not cool. I mean, this was a lot of people in a park, but still, yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. my military career. Many unfortunate things, but definitely losing my hearing. It does suck because it wasn't my fault. I thought it was my fault in some way, like where I did something wrong, or like you know, you know, somehow like I didn't wear the proper hearing protection. But like there was no hearing protection. There's those orange things. Like, I thought it somehow it was my fault. Like I, somehow exposed myself to something. And then I realized no, it was just my job that I was exposed to every time I flew, being put on the runway. And they later they told me that. But at first, I was like, I felt responsible as if like, oh, I had damaged my own ears in some way. Um, yeah. Also, when I was on the plane, we had these Bose headsets um, that were like $2,000, which was a lot at the time. It's still a lot, but this was a lot at the time. I think they were even like 2,500. So you had to like sign for these, and then you had to return them. And you had to like literally sign your life away for these things because, for the military, they don't want you breaking something that valuable. They're cheapskates. So you would get your own, and then you had to return it when you left the military. But they used to have those green ones. Like when you see helicopter pilots and they have those green headsets. Those were the bomb diggy with the mouthpiece. Those ones I loved. But while I was in the military, they decided to switch to the Bose ones, which in theory should have been better headsets. They were these black ones, and they were made by Bose, which is good stereo equipment, good audio equipment. But the problem with these ones is they had a really bad tendency to shock your ear, like really bad. And the plane has carpet, and when I became an instructor, I've told this before, you stand, you don't sit. So I don't know if you know if you're on a plane and the seats are metal, that you're standing by the student that has a metal seat, you're touching their seats, and you're standing on carpet. So the static electricity would shock your ear to levels I can't describe. It wasn't like a normal where you're like, this was like and it happened all the time. And it was my left ear too. So I have that happening every time I flew, like nonstop, the entire flight. Just like every time you step, it was like shock to ear, shock to ear, shock to ear. And you're like, yeah. Well, what is that now? Um, Party. And then the flight line with the jet and so two, two things I think contributed. I hated those headsets. I wanted the green ones back. Some people requested them, but I don't remember why I didn't. I wanted it, but then I forget there was a reason to keep the Bose, which I couldn't tell you the reason now. There was some other beneficial reason of the Bose, but I honestly can't remember. But I don't remember because some people did opt just to keep the green ones because the other ones were so bad with shocking their ears. But I think there was something cool about the Bose. I think they just sounded better, I want to say. And I think they had noise canceling. So it like when you're on the radios, it was less static. I think. I can't remember. It's been 20 years, so kind of a blur. It was 20 years ago, and it was also like the worst time of my entire life because my mom killed herself while I was in the military, or my stepdad killed her, one of the two. But we were shot in the heart while I was in the military. So pretty much most of my military time kind of went into like this abyss of like I don't remember because like when like the most tragic thing of your entire life occurs when you're 20 years old, you kind of forget about something other little nuances going on, and so like I just don't remember much. I wish I remembered more because I always thought I'd remember everything, for the military because it was a very significant part of my life. But after my mom dying, the PTSD of all that, what they did to me, and just a lot of it kind of went away. I like bits and pieces I'll remember here and there. And oh yeah, I remember. But also when I got out of the military, no one would let me talk about the military because my sister hated the military and so did my dad. And I went to Portland, Oregon, where most people are very anti-military. So my sister actually would request that I never speak of the military after I got out of the military. So I didn't speak on it for a long time. She would get very mad if I ever talked about my military past to any of her friends. She's like, my friends that don't condone the military, so I'd appreciate if you don't talk about the Air Force to any of my friends. And no one in Oregon is pro-military, so you be who of you to not speak of your military past. So I didn't, and no one will give you a job due to your military past. Like, oh, you don't have a 4-year degree. Military, that means bullshit. So, like in Oregon, they're very anti-military, at least anywhere I went. And so I just stopped talking about it. Like I never told anyone I was in the military, even if they frowned upon it. Like, oh, you were at war, you wanted to kill people. I'm like, well, not really. I was like 17 and 9/11 happened. I was trying to go murder people. I never killed anyone or shot a gun at anyone. I shot a gun in basic training and just to like train, and I didn't even like that. An M9 and M16, but never. I didn't go to combat with. I was my plane was combat, but that just means we're talking to fighter pilots. I wasn't the one part of the combat, you know. I wasn't shooting down planes or shooting people on any level, nor could I. I wouldn't have gotten the military if that was my job. I couldn't have pulled the trigger on another person before. Um, yeah, they died. I always said, even if it's self-defense, I'll just let them kill me. I'm not gonna shoot someone up. Like I'm not gonna kill another in self-defense. I'll just let them kill me. Like I don't understand that. Oh, in self-defense, you have a right to kill anyone, or you could just die. Your life or theirs. I mean, you're just valuing your life more than theirs. I mean, I'll just say, take mine. I can kill yours. You can have mine. I would never defend myself in that level. I'd never kill another person to defend myself. I would just let them kill me. So I couldn't have done that in the military. But my job was on the plane, and I just wanted to be a pilot. And I was flying. I've always loved flying. I first started flying when I was 4 years old. My parents would send me and my sister to visit my grandparents in LA all on our own. We were 4 years old, and this is back when your parents would take you all the way to the terminal. And this is at the airport in LA, the one, oh God, it's called John Wayne, I think it's called. Back then, you actually had to walk up to stairs to the plane too, which is where the Air Force is. But there was no like, you know, the terminal thing that you wind through to go to the plane. You just would go down into the runway, and that's where I got my bags. So they have jet engines going then, and you would walk up to the plane. So I remember my mom or my aunt waving like, all because you're like getting on the plane. You're like, you know, you can see them through the window, you know, because parents used to be able to. And what they would do is they would have a steward. Used to call them stewardess. Now they're called flight attendants. Would be assigned to the children. I was 4, my sister was like 6. So your parents would drop you off, and then what they used to call stewardesses, but now they call flight attendants, would make sure you were safe the whole trip. And then when you got off the plane, that same flight attendant would make sure you met your next person that was picking you up, which in our case would be grandma and grandpa or my aunt. And Costa Mesa or, you know, and John Wayne or LAX or where we flew into, but they live in Costa Mesa, Orange County. And, but we'd either fly into LAX or John Wayne. And it's really cool because now, I don't know if you'd even want to have kids fly on their own because, like, how do they get from check-in all the way through security? You know, like your parents like went through all that with you. I don't even remember what security entailed back then because this is like pre 9/11. I don't even know if there was security. I'm sure there was something that you had to walk through, but I honestly can't remember. But it was nothing like what happened after 9/11. 9/11, it became insane. And it's been that way ever since. But now I guess they're starting to, I didn't take my shoes off today for the first time since 9/11. Well, that's something. Not today. When I flew in this time. So that was cool. But what was this they were saying with the bigger bottles? Yeah, that was BS. They took my hair reconstructor this trip. Very upset about this. Someone said you could bring larger containers this time. So I brought my hair reconstructor. It isn't that big. It's about a tube like this. I don't know how many full ounces, but apparently it's over the limit of what they allow. And I took it. It was a full one. I was so disappointed. But I like that stuff. And I haven't ever had this whole trip, and my hair hasn't been the best. I use that all the time. You can't buy it here. You can only buy it from Amazon. They don't sell it in the stores. They used to sell it at Whole Foods, but they discontinued it many years ago. We first discovered it from Whole Foods, but then they discontinued it many years ago. So we started buying it from Amazon. But I brought it this trip, and they confiscated it. And I was like, I'm even going to have bigger bottles now. Apparently not. Wow, that was a lot to take in. That was a lot of energy of people. Good for them, though. What a great event. I was not in any way trying to hate on it. It was just a lot for my senses. It was a major overload of the senses for me. Because when you have hearing problems, and then you always get mad at old people that are like irritated with like loud noises and crowds and concerts, but please feel for them. They're not trying to be dicks. It's really bad. I think I have like 9-year-old hearing. It's bad. It's only gonna get worse probably too. I want to be like the grumpiest old person, like, God, turn off every sound. It does make you grumpy because it's hard to describe because it doesn't just hurt. It's like all this pressure of like in your whole head. Like it's like everything is like pounding on your head. Like people are just like putting drum like cymbals to the side of your head, that feels like. And so when there's just like all this stimulation of noise, it's just like, oh my God. But anyways, that's cool though. I'm glad I came down here for this because I didn't know what was going on. I just stumbled upon it. I came down here like just wanting to come to this park. So I said, where should I go today? I was gonna go to Bryant Park. So this is a pretty park. It's usually like so quiet, like it is right now. It's usually like people having a cup of coffee, and that's it. Maybe a light concert with a fan like probably Bob Dylan, or something. Like this was intense. This was like a rave. This is like an EDC concert, an EDC festival. I mean, it's like Woodstock 2025. I mean, that was good for these people with their energy. I mean, it was good energy. If you don't have hearing problems, you would have loved this. Richard would have loved it. And I hate because we're always so different with that. And I don't think he realizes it's primarily because my ears. I'm like, get me out of this setting. And then I feel like I'm just being grumpy, but it really, like right now, I'm like, oh, I can, oh, now I can breathe. I can hear a little bit. I can, and my brain is on fire. Baby. What is going on? They're like leaves. I thought those were animals. There's like these leaves moving, and I was like, these huge leaves. I was like animals over there. There's these really big birds. Anyways, we'll get Rich on here soon because I do need to get back and probably take a nap. So I need to work tonight because I only have Sunday and Monday, and I come home Tuesday. Probably won't work Tuesday unless I work really early morning. But I check out of my room at like 11. So she has to be working Tuesday, probably sooner than then. So I just have tonight and Monday. So I really want to work tonight. But I haven't slept since sometime. Oh, I don't even know. I must have taken a nap yesterday at some point because the night before I didn't sleep either because I was up all night with another client. The Upper East Side. And that I didn't get home until like I want to say like 9:30 a.m. or something. I don't even remember. And then last night I didn't get home till like 8:30 or 9 a.m. So uh, this is how New York is. The phone doesn't even start to ring till 2, 3 a.m. 6 a.m. is probably like almost your prime time of ringing. It's the weirdest thing. It's not that weird. It's because people are partying. So they're up all hours. And then they're like, are you still awake? They're always like, are you still up from the night before? And often in the past, I'd be like, no, I'm awake for the new day. Because I would now this trip I would stay there. In the past, I would go to sleep and then just wake up. I would stay up because I feared I wouldn't wake up. 'Cause usually I had Rich with me to make sure I got up. But sometimes I don't hear my alarm. Um, it was a good day though today. It's a beautiful day. A little bit hot today, but really nice in the shade. But it was actually a little warm in the sun. I am so tired. I'm taking off. I keep my yawn. Where I am, I need your assistance. I am going to probably kick off here pretty soon, you guys. Maybe we'll start to just walk a little ways, pick out what's kind of the aftermath of this event still. I guess it kind of went on all day. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not even sure if this was the same event, but yesterday when I saw my clients up in the Upper East Side, the roads were already blocked up. So I don't know if that was for this
Hey, are
event
you done?
or, oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm about done just because I
Okay.
just can't stay awake right now. I am about to
Yeah.
fall asleep right here in my chair, which wouldn't be too
Well,
bad, actually.
yeah, it's about time. It's about bedtime for you.
Except for I must set my alarm to wake up late night because now I'm bedtime, but
Yeah.
sleep on it. But all right.
Hey, Adriana, how are you?
Hey, yawning frenzy over here. But
Hey,
anyways, let me
what's up, Joe
see. Was
Mama?
there anything else? Was there anything else we were gonna catch up on, Rich, that we had mentioned? Was there
Not
something?
much.
I felt like there
Just
was
wanted to say
something
hi.
I thought
Thanks
there was
for.
something you had said to say, like that we had talked about, but I can't even remember.
I
Like there
don't
was something
remember.
I was gonna mention to everyone, but it slipped my mind at this minute. I literally want to drink this water. I'm so thirsty, but it's not my water, and it's being used. But I'm like that tempted. There's like this Poland Spring, and I'm like, so I do not drink someone else's used water. But I'm that thirsty right now. I think there's a Whole Foods. I'm gonna have to like go get water before I go home. I'm that thirsty that I'm like, oh, that water looks tempting, but it's not even open. And drink someone else's water. But I'm that tempted, and I'm that thirsty, and I'm like, oh, that water is calling my name. Someone's used water bottle. I won't do that. But honestly, I'm not thirsty. That when you're not thirsty and you see water, you're like, oh, look at you, sexy thing over there.
Hi,
Oh
Ace.
my
What's up?
gosh. I would
All
never
right,
drink
man.
someone's water. I think you can get
You want me to end it?
really
Want me to go
sick
ahead and end
from.
the stream, or are you gonna keep talking?
I thought you were gonna say hi to everybody.
I did already.
Oh, that was your hi. You're gonna say hi for 2 seconds. You ain't gonna.
That's it.
Eh,
That's it. I got stuff to
oh,
do. I got to start
you
working
got
on dinner.
things to do. Got things to go. Things to do.
Yeah.
People. Ah, places to go. I just snapped my tripod on my finger. Places to go. People. You just really blocked in here. I don't know how to exit this place. I'm really trapped in here. Where is the? They blocked off like all the ways to exit this park. I'm very confused by this. Wow, there is still just people just mulling about like crazy. I'm not sure how to get out of this park though. They blocked off like everything. I'll figure out how to get out of here. Excuse me, did you make the way for people to exit the park on any level? Excuse me. Where's the way to exit? Hello. You blocked me in here. They said I could stay, but now they blocked me in here. This is crazy. Wait, do I really? Is there any exit? They put up all of these barriers. Excuse me. How do I leave the park? Blocked me in. Oh, I'm over it, but there's cops everywhere, so I'm embarrassed. That's why there's cops in this. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm gonna set up. I can go right there. Let's see. Excuse me, can I exit? Okay, thank you. There we go. There we go. Wow, what a crazy fest this was. Wow, this was just something else, you guys. All right. I mean, the aftermath of this. The city's got a lot of cleanup. This was quite a mess. Good times, though, to be found by. Except me with my hearing. But I'm probably the only person that can't hear out here. Everyone else looks way younger than me, way more vibrant. Enjoying themselves. Bring an old lady out. Oh dear. It's really like at my age. I am the oldest person here, I guarantee. Besides the cops. Me and the cops. That was probably the 20s. It was great though. I really got to get out of here, even though it hurt my ears. It was bad. I got to see this because it was really neat what was going on down here. A really great event. I mean, it looked like it was a blast. If you don't have hearing, you like to just vibe in with everybody. How the physical people came out today. They're only wearing skinny stuff, these shirts, they're showing their rock hard abs and the thong booty shorts, basically. Jean shorts that look like a thong. Seem a little bit of It just seemed like they'd be a little bit uncomfortable to me because you got a thong that's going up your butt, but it's a small thing. It's I like thongs that are very nice fabric. But I want jean shorts right now. It's going to be uncomfortable. I don't know. Tell me crazy. I mean, because those things are just going right up the ass crack. Oh, Jesus. Ambulance. Clobbered by the ambulance. Oh, dear. I need to
Hey
know
man,
what to
walk.
Huh?
It looks nice out there.
It is crazy out here. It is just madhouse.
Keep cheap. Hit the lights, buddy.
Huh?
You look good.
I look good? No, all these other people look good. I look like the oldest person in the city out here. These are young, good-looking people. Someone called the old lady with a bad hearing out here. Well, she couldn't fit in. It was ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I have never felt that. It's like out of place. But everyone's having a great time, just vibing, looking good, little booty shorts. And here's the old lady out here. We can't hear. And you're irritated. Can't hear. No noise bothering me. Oh, put me back in the senior citizen place, please. Put me back in my retirement community we live in. I can't handle this. Way too old for New York City. New York City's like for the 20s. I come here for 2 weeks and I'm like, oh, Jesus, let me sleep for a year now after being here. You know what I mean? These young people, they do it every day in, day out. Me and Rich lived here a year and I slept for about 9 years after that. Was We're way too old for this city. I mean, there are old people that live here. I just wonder how. You really should be young in the city. I wouldn't want to live in Manhattan long term unless I was like in my 20s. I mean, it's fabulous if you're in your 20s. I mean, it couldn't be a better place if you're in your 20s. When you get to be me at Rich's age, yeah, you're a little old for the city. You know, you know. your back aches, your legs crack, your knees wobble. It's just your hearing's bad. It don't work out. All right, you guys. I'm gonna jump off. This old lady's gotta get some sleep. Okay, catch y'all later.
Hey guys, okay. That's pretty much it from Jedi Joy today. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Please remember to subscribe, hit the likes. Those of you on X, hit the hearts. Wow, I know, incredible show, right? Absolutely incredible. I'm fully relaxed right now. I'm kind of just enjoying myself. Got everything taken care of for today. I just have to do dinner now. I was thinking about making something like normal, but maybe what we'll do is we'll get something out today. What do you think? Does that sound good, you guys? Excellent. Maybe we'll do a pizza taste test later or something like that. See which kind of pizza tastes the best. Ones with the pineapple or no pineapple. Just depends.
Brand new day, y'all. Turn me up a little bit.
Yeah, turn it up and talk loud. Little do you know, you're gonna hear this one. Sun shining. Yo.
I don't hate players, I love the game. I'm a shot clock, way above the game.
Be point blank with you, the game.
I got all this work on me, I ain't come for play.
You can show the little shorties how you pump and think.
The dog.
Not to death, I'm not impressed. I'm not amused, I'm not confused, I'm not to do. I'm a grown man business, I'm not in school. Put your hand down, youngin', this is not for you.
On my jail, my beats with the Kanye, yo.
Your name on the market, your name off the payroll. Style fresh,
Like I'm still a Dayo, and it's been like that since the Dayo.
On more time than a Rollie or Seiko.
Step on deck, your neck, or do what I say so. Get up or get out, get down and lay low.
standing in the shadows. Open Jedi, I am Black Jedi, that Jedi.
Let's move. Shout out to my man Khalid Kweli. We on top. Shout out, check it out.
Check it out. Slim Jedi,
Cast a big shadow.
Cherokee red to shoot the long arrow.
Got
More skill, more aim, and more ammo.
You can get it all from a big or small barrel like
Hail Mary, full of grace, Jedi.
Come and shoot up the place and make you pull up your face. The death.
I pull out the ace from the jungles of the Empire State where there ain't no escape. 247.
718, and that's like every night, every day. From the place that I settle insane to the states, I'm collecting my pay.
Blast off and I'm back to the cave.
Hold it down for my family straight.
Represent in a family way.
Football, not for amateur play.
Billy Ross is an amateur stage before the president, the cameras raised.
Like a long-time man of the way, you understand me straight.
Yeah, no doubt.
Excellence. And that's what it is, you see.